I'm sitting on the left bank. No, not Paris, but the left bank of the River Dodder. My favourite place. The particular spot I'm at is one I've come down to investigate today because it's opposite to where I was the other day when I said I needed to investigate a particular spot. Now I haven't found the spot yet. I reckon it's about 50 or 60 yards in that direction. So I'm going to go there in a minute to investigate. But first of all, I'm just having a little rest. Now believe it or not, from this bank about 150 yards in that direction, maybe 200 yards, but no more than 200, there's a major road. And believe it or not, I can't hear any of the traffic. Don't know if you can. I can hear a little bit of traffic from a road which is in the other direction, diagonally across. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. It's a bit like being out in the middle of the country, despite the fact that I'm in the middle of the largest population centre in Ireland, which Tallaght is. There's a lovely new coffee shop which I have yet to try out. About, what is it, 100 yards that way. So that's for future. Right now, I'm going to take a little walk and hopefully the track is not too rough. I'm getting too old for this. And again, I'm not 100% sure about this vlogging crack, whether I stick with it or not. But listen out. Can you hear the ripple of the water? And the bird song? Although not so much bird song right now. I could hear a robin and a wren a couple of minutes ago, but they've gone quiet. Anyway, why don't I take a walk in that direction and see if I can find that place I thought would be a good one to settle behind. In actual fact, there is what appeared to me from the opposite bank a ready-made hide. So let's see if it is ready-made, if I can use it, and what sort of species are around. Let's go for a walk. Now just before I head off on my little walk, I'll give you a look around, let you see which way the river's flowing that way, okay? So as I said, I'm on the left bank as the river flows, and I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see exactly what's behind me. Now there we go. And despite what I said a moment ago, there are a few birds chirping away. But don't you just love the mix of rippling water and bird song? Okay, so I've got my trusty camera and monopod, as I always do when I go for a walk, just on the off chance that I may come across something interesting. And now I'm going to see if I can find that spot I spoke about. Wow, it's really sunny out here. Now, I don't know how far this pathway goes, so we'll just have to hope for the best. Keep going and see what happens. Back in the shade. I'm just looking here to see if I recognize anything from having been on the other side of the river. And yes, I do. The other day when I was here, I photographed. There are a lot of robins in this area. I meant to say that actually. And I photographed a couple of them on a fallen tree just here. So I'm gonna keep going up here. Now my reckoning is I was a little bit out when I said 50 yards. Probably from where I was sitting to the spot I'm looking for 200, 250 yards, but at least I'm going in the right direction. So let's keep on. Now, track turns right here, so I'm going to follow the track. I don't want to fall into the river. Now, don't be saying things like that. I know you'd like to see me fall in the river. Well, I'm not going to give you the pleasure. This is leading further away from the river. There must be another track at the end of this, I hope. Because I have actually turned away from the river. Uh-oh, this is taking me out again, not towards the river. Now, I wonder, I think at some stage there used to be a path this direction, so I'm going to see if I can work my way through all of this. Okay, yeah, there definitely was a path at some stage. Well, there is a path, obviously. Still here, but it's overgrown. Now, let's see how close I am to my objective. And you know something? I don't think I'm too far away from it at all. Now I'm gonna have to be careful here. There's a bit of a drop. And again, I don't want you to see me fall in the river. So bear with me for a minute while I struggle my way down here. Oh, you hear that? Oh, look at that wren. I'm going to turn this off for a minute and see. I don't think he'll hang around long enough. Now, having tried unsuccessfully, I might add, to photograph that wren I spoke about a minute ago, I'm going to head back down this way a little bit. I think if I've got my bearings right, that spot that I was looking for should be just around this little bend here. So let's have a look and see if I'm right or wrong. Okay? Now just throw the old camera over the shoulder, switch hands, and off we go again. Well, if it is, it can't be this high. I've got to get down a bit lower. I've forgotten I climbed a bit that time. Okay. Let's go down and see if it's down here. Oh, I can hear another wren over there. Don't know if the microphone on this camera picked it up. Aha! I have actually found the spot, folks, but it's about 30 feet that way. So we gotta go around this tree here. That's a real good look. I'm getting caught up in everything. Now, let's walk around this way, because the spot I'm looking for, said he as he almost fell over, is right around the bend here. So I'll leave my trusty camera and I keep saying tripod, monopod, resting there. Actually, I'll take the bag off as well. Okay, let's investigate this spot. I'll turn the camera around again so you can see what's going on. Okay, it's just around the corner here. How I get into it now, I think, has got to be on the other side. So let's go back around the other side and see if there's a way in. Yeah, it is an old trunk of a tree. So I'm going to turn the camera once more, and I have a reason for this. Let me just do this first. And my reason is if I want to get in there, I'm going to actually have to walk in the river and climb in from the riverside. So what I'm going to try now is turn the camera upside down and see if I can get a look inside it. So bear with me for a second, folks. Well, whether it's suitable or not is something I'll have to find out some other day, because I do not have Wellingtons or waders. And you know something? I noticed it the other day when I was here, but there's a lot of rubbish caught up in the fallen trees. I think I'll have to have a chat with litter mugs and see if they can organise a clean-up at this end of the river. Unfortunately, nowadays my health doesn't allow me to join in their cleanups. I'm just not physically capable anymore. But anyway, that's life. Win a few, lose a few.
And so, having found the spot I've been looking for, I'll leave you with some of the species I typically expect to find there. And I'll return some other day with Wellingtons or waders and investigate it from the riverside to find out if it will make a good hide or not. If I can fit comfortably inside, I'll give it a try and see what happens. For now, I hope you enjoy some of what I hope to find. Well, thanks again for watching Wildlife Wednesday, folks. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and if you did, I'd be grateful if you'd give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And when you do, don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload new content. If you'd like to purchase a copy of From Sunrise to Sunset, you can follow the link below the video. Till next week, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands and wear a mask where necessary while continuing to maintain social distancing. We're not quite out of the woods yet. Take care, folks. Bye.